Something just occurred to me. I never did maximize my relationship with not the Ottomans, with Byzantium. So I'm going to take care of that right now. Um, I'm pretty low on navy stuff, and I just came into a lot of money, so maybe go heavy ships instead of the galleys. Yeah, I'm willing to spend uh, some money building up my navy. A total of 10 for now. Damn it. And I'm also going to do something. I know global trade hasn't even started yet, but I'm going to build a textile manufactory in Warsaw. And maybe also in these other ones, or like I might build manufactories in these other ones. I don't know. Those all seem like pretty weak trade goods. Cloth is good though. I do have a workshop there. And should probably build more buildings too. But I want to save money for these trade depots because I think those will be worth it. We've got Sunni Zealots. Where at? In Va. Oh, it's one of the ones we just took from Bukhara. Okay. I'll consider converting that one next. The reins are too loose. Efforts to treat our newly conquered enemies with respect for their liberties have only led to an outburst of patriotic rabble-rousers. This fire may burn out eventually, but we could try to squash it now, lose 50 military power, or gain 5 years of separatism in Tambov. Send in the troops. I'm ahead on military tech and I'm good on power right now. We are sending... Whoa. Grain trade disturbances. I can support the burghers or I can support the Cossacks. Neither one has any land. I think I would rather have... I think I would rather have the burghers be loyal and more, have more influence. There has always been tension between the Cossacks and the other estates, if nothing else because of their uncommon manners and diverse backgrounds. Lately, however, these have been increased considerably. Burghers are alarmed at the Cossacks' raids and claim that they are targeting shipments of their grain. The Cossacks themselves claim they are not only attacking the Tartars and the brigands in the area, and claim that they are only attacking in the area, and that the burghers are simply mistaken. As there is little in the way of government representation in the area, it is difficult to ascertain the truth, but there is clearly friction between the two groups. I'll support the burghers. So the Cossacks don't like us right now. One minute. I want to recruit the Inquisitor. For half price and bonus missionary strength, I could really use that now. because now I think is probably the best time to start converting the more troublesome provinces, and I'm actually going to consecrate a metro. Oltenia is reformed. Not for long. Colonization of Seon. Good. Oltenia is converted. And now consecrate a metropolitan. We'll convert Kasimov, which will be a huge step forward since that's been something we've owned for a very long time. And we're just now being able to convert it to another religion. 1603, still no global trade. Not sure what's causing that. I'd really like for us to get the largest trade power in the world, or in that node. Total. Baltic Sea is second after Lubeck. So, if I did the transfer trade power thing again, they say yes. Again, I don't know if that'll help at all, but it might. I can purchase an ability from the Age of Reformation still right now. It's gonna suck when the Polish Crown modifier goes away. I don't know how much money we're gonna miss out on after that when that happens. Okay. Hold on. I am building my navy right now. Or at least trying to. Those won't be done for a while, and I still have 12 force limit to spare. And I think I'm going to go up to 55. Okay. That's my goal, is I want global trade. If I don't get global trade, I do want manufactories, though. And that's why I am building the manufactory in my capital. Is because it appears in the capital area, so I might want to build manufactories in these other ones, because even though their trade goods are not that great, and their development kind of sucks overall. But that'll give me 4 provinces that I can have it arrive in rather than just one. Of course, everyone in the world might have that opportunity as well. Like, what is Bohemia, for example, have a... they don't. Not in their capital, anyway. They might have it in one of their other provinces around their capital. I don't know. I'm actually willing to build 2 more. In the hopes that this is an investment in the future. That we will be able to be one of the first countries to embrace manufactories. 2 of a kind. We gain another natural scientist. The Inquisitor, Franciscus Sierakowski, will work even harder to earn his place. We'll gain admin points. Sure. I don't know exactly what that does to make sure he earns his place, but people sampling new religions. Do I want to take tech cost? More tech cost modifier. I mean, missionary strength. I'm going to go with it. It's fine. I'm willing to take the hit to my tech for a little while. It's not going to be a huge hit. Go down to Saray. And what's the next one? Great Horde and also Bashkirian. Those guys are already up there, so we've also got Crimean separatists who are gaining a little bit of power. Other than that, our rebels are actually pretty stable. About 1 more year before we can go to war. Before we go to the war with the Ottomans again. If I declared war right now, how many of my allies? All right, they'll all have truces with them for now too. So no sense in looking at that. And I need how much to 476. Ottomans have claimed Bessarabia. Damn it. I was close. Probably. Total. So it was in Lubeck, it looks like. Yep. Right there. It's close enough that it's, we'll recall the diplomat from Byzantium. Goods have moved across continents since antiquity, but where this was previously limited to a set number of routes and goods, such as the manufactured goods of India and China finding their way across the Indian Ocean and along the Silk Road, all trade is now increasingly becoming a part of a greater world network. With the discovery of the Americas, sea routes around Africa, and the crossing of the Pacific Ocean, local trade networks are being connected into one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver mined in the Andes is now being boxed and taken via Europe all the way to China and India. Iron mined and wrought in Scandinavia is being sold in West Africa by English merchants, and others making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within the Southeast Asian trade sphere. Local Indian merchants are investing in future European trade ventures. It may still be early to speak of a truly global economy, but surely the first seeds have been sown. So, yeah, we didn't get global trade, but it's relatively close. And how much are things gaining? I should probably build a trade depot or a what are they called? Marketplace in my capital. I should have done that a long time ago. So Krakow's getting 2 per month and 0.07 per month. So once that's done, I will whoops, not that. Okay, there is a marketplace there. 1.13 per month. I don't have trade posts in either of these places. I'll wait though. So tempting. I did that once already, but we're very close to having Humanist fully filled out, which will be great for just about everything. In fact, once I complete Humanist, the Great Horde Separatists... Never mind. What if? So, Tolerance of Heathens. Cancel that. Get the Liberation Act. And... so we just gained +5 Tolerance of Heathens. Or, +5 Tolerance of Heathens and -1 Unrest. So... great. Yeah, alright. I'll take it. The Age of Reformation ends in 10 years. Now that global trade has come about. Okay, so... do we seriously not have any unrest? That's amazing. Alright, that works for me. It means that now we can move all of our armies into focus on the Ottomans. What is the Ottoman tech right now? 15? 15 military, we've got 16. Alright. Yeah, but those ideas together are amazing. I'm going to go ahead and build this manufactory here. I'm trying to preempt the next institution. So what do we get? So printing press is present. Port capital has have stock exchange. Province is a center of trade. Port neighboring province has with global trade. Trade depot. Marketplace. Okay, so yeah, I should save up some money to build a marketplace in my capital whenever those get done. And that will be done in 1608. So I need to keep an eye out on that. Altogether, I think those policies are amazing. I'm still going to convert all the stuff I get, as much of it as I can anyway. Because we get local unrest and manpower from each province we convert. We're seriously not even gaining. We don't even have unrest in Kasimov or Theodoro while they're being converted. So that's our course finishing. We're down to 0 overextension. Next idea group. I'm going to pretend I'm Russia by taking quantity ideas. I'm not Russia. I'm common Russia, but Oh, okay. Never mind. I was mistaken. I sought transfer trade from Pomerania, but after thinking about it, I just realized that that doesn't actually help the thing here because it still has the same. It would have been more helpful to, uh, if I had trade ideas, I would probably be, I probably would have gotten it, but I took exploration instead. So there's only one center of trade in the Krakow node. All right. Okay. Cultural unrest. Ukek gets plus the ongoing oppression and exploitation of the minority population in one of our provinces. Finally, we'll try to negotiate. And it's almost time for the war with the Ottomans. What is our military tradition? It's not that great. I still have this guy down here doing nothing right now. Of course he's, yeah, that's a smart move. The one route you can take that limits exactly where you can go. Truce with the Ottomans is up. Right. Okay. So, who do I want to declare this? What do I want to declare this war for? First of all, Byzantium be on supportive, I think. I don't want them running off and getting their armies destroyed. Early frigate, go. We'll actually send our trade ships all over to the Baltic Sea, where they should be anyway. I should have done this already. I'm going to take another month to activate some forts. But who knows, like the last war, the Ottomans could get behind my lines and just decide, hey, we don't care, and still fuck me over. Ottomans have embargoed us. They don't have any allies. Native uprising somewhere. Alright, so I can call in Aragon and Bohemia. And I think I want to do that. What about Burgundy? Burgundy is really in debt. And Sweden is distant war for Sweden, and they're fighting in another war. I think I'm going to take I'm going to take the Reconquest. Like, even because in a regular conquest, it's still 100% aggressive expansion for conquest, so do the Reconquest. Wait a minute, where's my navy at? Did it... Okay, it made it all the way over here. So, I also want to bring these guys in. I should have brought these guys in already. What level fort is that? 2? Is that also 2? It is. So we can get away with splitting our armies here. My ruler is still alive. Take Kor and Nablu. I think I'm going to actually hold off on moving that army in, though. All the way, I mean. We'll have him go there, and then these guys will go in like that. Actually. Yeah, that works. What is the naval situation like for the Ottomans? Really? The Ottomans have three galleys. Our heavies are starting to get done. So... "14 days until our heavies are all done." Times of need. The dynasty of our noble emperor, Podabrat, is certainly a powerful one. Through Yogila III, they rule our nation and will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the Podabrat family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as the Kekelemenos house, led by no other than Ioannis the Ninth of Basilius of Byzantium. His gracious wife, Katerina, is the daughter of our royal house and an invaluable contact. We can get some... We might be able to get some admin help, sure. Alright, so... Second Fleet, First Fleet. Okay. So... One second. A helping hand. We get admin power and Commonwealth's opinion of Byzantium changes. I'm going to set that to protect trade and keep that slightly damaged. This works. Ottomans are crazy, by the way. Bring my heavies down. And I'm going to end this episode here.